Alright, so for this one, I figured I would start off with something a little bit different. Instead of, like, starting off and then going into the battle, I'll start off outside. I'll start off actually inside the battle. Now, even though that probably makes about zero difference, it's still what I'm going to do. Might lose a lightning dragoon here. Possibly. Potentially, even. Yep, there it goes. Stabbed to death, even. Not super big fan of losing a unit. I mean, I can manage, of course, but losing units is not something I enjoy. I mean, then again, no one likes losing, so I guess it should come as no real surprise that I too am not a fan of losing. Well, that was a mistake. Alright, 3 skulls, assistance. Look at this, we got sandworms occupying the refinement facilities. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say here. Start off by killing that. And then get some actual damage for once in this thing. Not something I was expecting. I think that's a new record. 110 times 2, roughly? Yeah, 110-ish times 2. Okay, so for this setup, yeah, these are actually more tanky than the Kraken tentacles now. That and that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, the M10 will bring up the stuff. 28. Big damage. Catastrophic. There's no way that enemies could have ever recovered from 28 damage. In fact, 28 damage was so unbelievably high that I'm just not going to use that attack again for that battle. Gotta, you know, keep it fair or whatever. Do I want to fight the sandworms though? That's the real question. I mean, this battle, this layout, looks very good for a quick little obliteration round. Yeah, barely any real damage and or effort there to actually win that. Yeah, I could bring something else to this fight. I'll bring the portable walls ×2. Obviously bring the lightning dragoons, because everyone knows that those guys are pretty nice. I'll bring the chem tank and the veteran. So with the veteran, I'm gonna really weaken that sandworm real quickly. Do the same for that guy. Ignore that beeping, because it should not be any issue. It's just a timer or an alarm or something. He poisoned him. Yeah, I guess I have to retry. Always gotta retry if you get poisoned like that. Alright, whatever. I've had enough of the I'm not gonna just let the sandworm poison something that can't survive. So, be retrying here. Now for the first use of this attack. Not super great, because it is sandworms. They're kind of poison resistant. Decent though. $13 HP? Well, I think this guy's dead then. Alright. Getting some, what's it called? I don't know what was just... Reef bandits, that's what those guys are called. Okay. So I think... So I have started a second light chemical tank in the factory. So things will actually be a little bit better here on out, presumably. Well, I don't know about that. what I'm trying to say is that, yeah. I'll just punch that guy. Hit him with the zap and the chemical splash. I think those 10 nanopods were well spent on that ability. See, can't go through those, can do that. Yeah. Start with the acid. Not the best of attacks there. Well, that takes care of that pretty well. Hit him with the zap again. And again, of course. Although, I think I should probably be, making more use of the actual veterans. Like the other units, I do want them to be ranked up. But at this point, I'm pretty sure the veterans are the main thing I need to actually rank. As if and when level 50 drops, I'm gonna need them to be able to take down the Ancient Sentinel for me. Cryo Trooper is also needed for that too, I guess, so you know. I suppose I should actually be focusing on the veterans, right? I'll get rid of this guy. Seven times seven. 7 times 7. 777. And I do want. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. For a second one of those as well. Yes, indeed. Start off by icing the mammoth. Freeze this guy too. Now, as for the sandworms, I mean, I guess I do need to take them out. So I will go and take them out. Start by getting rid of this guy. And then move on to the other sandworm there. Oh, acid on the wall. I really like that. Because the wall is immune to being melted. It's immune to the acid effect, or the damage over time. It's literally completely countering. Of course, it might take more initial damage. One teeth, or one tooth. Alright. So, to keep in mind, there are no bosses today. I did check before starting recording this time, unlike sometimes where I just go straight in and get surprised by realizing that there's a boss alive. Yeah. Let's go to the northern frontier and to Recoil Ridge. It's a gear. I will take a gear. Most consistent gear source in the game. Well, no. Earliest gear source in the game. Because you can get gears from assistance long before you can get gears from actual battles. What do I want to go for? A misclick, yes. I think that's everything, right? Drop back? Oops, I got a world map. We'll go for the rebel forces. Gonna go for the lazy combat maneuvers. Because that is really what using the pelicans for this is being lazy and not setting up a formation that can, or not feeling like setting up a formation type thing. I'll go for that. Yeah. Miss, okay, cool. Well, maybe it won't miss now. Another miss, okay. Another one. That's pretty nice. That's 3 in a row now. That's 4 in a row now. There we go. Only 5 attempts at dropping the bomb to actually get the bomb to do damage. Now this formation, gonna bring in the veterans and obliterate it. Okay, let's move those guys up. Have them still do the same thing. Okay, I want to get rid of that guy actually. Guess not. Wanted to, but didn't quite work out. No vials, though. Real lack of chem vials is kinda killer at this point. Oh, veteran, yeah. Fire for 1 damage. Wrap up this battle real quickly. And last one. What do I want to do for that? Well, I think it should be pretty clear what I want to do here. I want to be lazy. And as such, I'll go for the bomb on the tank. Oh yeah, that guy can actually do damage. This one probably can too, right? Not anymore though, of course. That was kind of a whiff, wasn't it? Another one. There we go. Actually doing some damage. Cool. However, that is 0 chem vial drops. Yep, 0 chem vial drops. Again. Which, yeah. Not super great. Really would like to be able to have more chem vials, you know? But no, guess not. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this in half and or stop this here because something 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 something. Yeah, yeah.